Welcome everyone. Today's class is about managing stress. So working through a nice gentle flow and working the body, but learning some tips along the way to really help us with controlling stress. So stress is something that everyone can relate to. There are tens of millions of people in the world with different stress-related illnesses. Comes in the form of autoimmune disease, body pain, chronic fatigue, and it can turn to things like addiction, anxiety, insomnia and depression. Can all be things that come from stress. So it's really important that we learn how to deal with stress, how much our response to stress has an effect on our system, and also just learning some little tricks to be able to de-stress yourself when you feel that stress arising. So we'll be working through a couple of those things today. So just to start, just while you're sitting there, I just want you to close the eyes for a moment and just bring your awareness to the forehead. It takes a lot of effort and energy to hold a tense, tight frown. So check in with your forehead now. Lose the frown and just relax the skin across the forehead. And then just part your lips ever so slightly. This can create an amazing release for your jaw and neck. When you part your lips, it's really difficult to grind the teeth or hold the jaw tight, which a lot of people will do, hold their stress there. So just allowing that gentleness there in the jaw area. And then bringing your awareness to the shoulders and just seeing if you can notice any tension there. Just letting it go, let the shoulders drop. Forehead soft, jaw relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And bring your awareness to the breath now. Just feel the belly gently moving with the rhythm of the breath. And let's release and just open the eyes. And take your right hand out to the side, inhale up with your left, find that leg, and come over. Don't mind if you're sitting on your knees here or whatever makes you comfortable. And release, inhale, exhale. Release. Let's keep working with the breath now as we inhale, raise both arms up. Touch the fingertips. Turn the palms out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One. And exhale. It's interesting to know the stress that we experience in our mind as well really changes the way that we relate to other people and the way we feel about them. So the good news is though that we do have the power through mindfulness to rewire our brains basically in response to that stress. So just being aware of it is really step number one, knowing when it's arising and learning these tricks to deal with it. Let's just come and lie our back for a moment, so turn around. Let's come to lie down. And just a quick warm up through the ankles and wrists, take all the limbs up towards the ceiling and rotate joints in one direction. Yeah, and back in the other direction. And release. Roll yourself up or come onto your side. Make your way through to table position. Moving through the spine now as we inhale, chest forward. Exhale, cat stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale out. Come back to neutral spine. Push the left side of the rib cage out and look back towards the right toes. Back to center and over to the other direction. Back to center. Good work. Take the knees wide and bring yourself into wide-legged child's pose. Make your way through to downward dog. And walk the feet or make your way up to the hands. We'll inhale all the way up. And as we come up, grab your right wrist and just lengthen through the right side of the body. Back to center. Inhale, lengthen through the left side of the body. And coming back all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step your right leg back, drop the knee and raise the arms up. I'm going to release that back foot. You can just hold a neutral spine here, or you can find some length and come into a little back bend. You release down, tuck the back foot, inhale, and stretch through that front leg. Release and come back into plank position. Drop the knees. I'm going to turn onto your side, so spin that back foot around. Come out to face me. Raise that upper leg, foot flexed. You can either just hold it there or grab the ankle and open through the front body. Release. And coming back. Nice long table and lower yourself all the way to the floor. And let's inhale and come up to cobra, just to where it suits you, nice and low if you like. And release down, pushing back to wide-legged child's pose. Just working through the spine a bit more here as we inhale up, leave the hands where they are, big toes stay together. You can either come forward and let the hips drop, or if that's too much you can stay up here. Otherwise down and back. Inhale. Exhale. And back. So while we're here, raise up, keep the knees wide, toes together, bring the big toes, balls of the big toes and the heels together. Knees are nice and wide as we come up to our squat, balancing squat. And release down. We're coming back into table. Extend your right leg out behind you and left arm in front. And this may or may not suit to bend the back leg and raise up. If not, just stay in table or even come back down to all fours. Release. And back down. Left leg. Right arm. Hold, really draw your belly in towards your spine. Nice and activated through your core. And you're looking down to about the end of your mat. Grab the ankle, raise up. And release. Downward dog. Raise your right leg up. You make your choice whether you drop to the knees or step all the way forward. Left leg. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Half lift. And release. Step your left leg up. Drop the knee. Release that back foot. Come up. Find your length. Breathe in. And exhale. And come down, breathing in. And let's straighten through that front leg. Coming forward, back into table position. So spin your foot closest to me around. Extend that back leg. And raise up. Make sure your wrist is in front of your shoulder. Find your balance, stay there, or raise the upper leg if you wish. If you want, grab the ankle. And release. And we'll come back down. Take those knees wide, wide-legged child's pose. Well, let's come forward, keep the knees wide. Drop the hips if you like, or just stay neutral spine. Push the chest forward and coming back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And come all the way back. This time as you come up, keep the knees wide, take the feet wide. We're coming into a wide-legged squat. The wide-leggeds don't suit you, just keep the knees on the floor. If you're okay, drop the hands, inhale up, look back between the knees. And down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Hands to prayer and hold. Walk yourself out, back to table. Extend your left leg behind you, right arm out and hold. Either stay there if you want, grab the ankle and raise up. Release, extend limbs and back down. Opposite side, right leg, left arm. Bend the leg if you wish. And release. coming back to table. Extend your length, find your downward dog. Left leg, raise it up. And step forward. Right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release down, right leg back. Just hold it there, knee up or down if you wish. Back to plank position. Moving through a flow that suits you. Drop the knees, you can do chaturanga up dog if you wish. Moving back to downward dog. We might come into three-legged. And a nice scorpion tail if it suits. And release. And step all the way forward. Let's turn that back foot out. And draw your warrior's bow straight up to warrior two. Good work. Flip the front palm. I'm going to bend that arm so these fingertips come to the back. So you grab your elbow and draw it back. So just make sure you're mirroring me. So this will be your left arm you're pulling back. And release and come into side angle. So you can either do easy side angle here, or you might want to drop that hand to the front of the ankle and hold a little harder side angle. That's up to you. Let's release down, hands either side of that front foot. Pivot to the ball of the back foot as we come into plank position. And lower all the way down, whichever way suits. Raise your left leg. Three-legged dog, open that hip. Looking back as though you're still looking between the knees. Nice and even through the hands, up with the shoulders. Square and step through. Turn your back foot, draw that warrior's bow. Flip the front palm. And grab the elbow. Release, either easy side angle, resting on the arm, or drop that ankle. Or drop the hand, in front of the ankle. And release. Good work. I'm just going to step that leg forward. And I want you to come up. Inhale all the way up. Come back, hands through prayer. Step nice and wide on your mat. And turn your toes out like 10 a.m, 2 p.m. So we're going to do a little skandasana flow. Lots of options here. So just start with the legs nice and wide, hands on the hips, hands on the thighs. As we just gently move from side to side, feeling like those knees are tracking over the second toes as you move. Alright, so we're going to come down to the floor. You might like to use blocks or something if you can't come all the way down. And we're just going to move over to the left this time. You can stay, actually let's all stay up nice and high here just for now. Moving to the other side. Walk the hands across and engage that upper right arm to the inner knee. And just to help push it out and open that hip out a bit more. Coming to the other side, now you can either stay up nice and high like this, or if it suits you, you can drop low. Now you can be on a flat foot here. If that suits you, need a fair bit of flexibility through the foot and the heel, you can come up onto the toe as well. Move to the other side. So 3 options. You either stay here up high, you come flat onto the foot, or up onto the ball of the foot. Hands can stay in prayer, they can extend them out to the side. release and come back to center. Turn the feet in. You want the edges of the feet in line with the edges of the mat as we come into a forward fold. Let's breathe in here. Exhale down. Now let's release and coming back up. Good. Alright, so we're just going to turn ourselves back around, pivot to the ball of the back foot. Actually, we're going to step forward. Inhale all the way up. Alright. Standing pigeon. So all of our balancing poses are really good poses for releasing stress, because what happens when we're challenged in a balance, that's all we're thinking of. So we tend to drop all of our worries and stress while we just focus in for that moment. We're going to start with our standing pigeon. Feet hip width apart. We're going to shift our weight to the left. Actually, start in a little squat first. Shift to the left and bring that ankle up to rest. Nice and flex through the foot. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to fold over. Now you can stay there. You might just hold the knee and the heel. Really sending the sit bones back and feeling that stretch. And you can release the hands towards the floor. Let's release our hands to hips, raise the leg up. Exhale. Inhale. Come down to your squat, shift the weight. Left leg comes up. Send the sit bones back. Hands to heel and knee. Maybe release hands to floor or just above the floor so you've still got your balance. Coming up, inhale, raise that leg. Coming back. Good work. Nice inward hip rotation with Garuda asana or eagle pose now. Breathing in and down. Shifting to your left and wrap that other leg around. So either sit the foot on the floor, if you're not sure of your balance, raise it or tuck it. Bring the arms out. And we're going to be bringing the right arm under the left. Let's release, bring the arms out and raise the leg, inhale. Exhale. Let's do the other side. Breathing in and out. Shifting over, raise the opposite leg up. Sit, raise or tuck. Bring the arms out. We'll be taking the left under the right. Release, raise the leg. Release down, good work. And come back up to the front of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale. Half lift. And release down. Step your right leg back. Just drop the knee. Left leg back. And come into frog pose. And take the knees nice and wide. Turn the inner ankles towards the floor. Ankle in line with the knee in line with hip. Not back, not forward. Nice right angle here. And just taking the knees out to that point where it's a gentle stretch for you. You're not straining the body in any way. But you can feel a gentle challenge, and we're breathing into it right down to the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Each exhalation, the body releasing a little more. Bring the hands back up and draw the knees in together. Well done. Alright, so we're going to cross the ankles and knees to one side. And we're coming back with the legs out in front. And turn around to face you. So just place the hands on the back of the neck, the thighs, and rock yourself back. And take the feet up parallel to the floor. Release the arms if you like. Maybe move with me, raise your right leg up and down, left leg and down, right leg and left leg. Maybe both legs, maybe you want to do that with the hands on the back of the legs. Hold, release. Well done. So just feet out in front, we should hold the knees, inhale, chest forward, exhale, round, inhale, exhale, inhale up, and exhale back. And if you like to rock and roll on your back and forth, feel free to move with me. Otherwise, just come onto your back and gently rock from side to side. Round around back like a ball. And coming back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. And coming up. Turn around and face me. Take the legs nice and wide. Alright, so I want you to take your right leg and bring the heel in towards the body. And we're going to have arms either side of this extended leg. Coming into revolved head to knee pose. Beautiful stretch for the liver and gallbladder meridian here. Let's breathe in. As we breathe out, lower down over that leg. And you can just stay like this. Or you can place that left hand on your shin, ankle, or maybe pistol grip the big toe. And bring your left hand around to the side of the back there where you feel that stretch. And let's all inhale and open out. And you're welcome just to keep that hand there. Some of us find this quite a challenging pose, so just stay there. Or some of you might want to bring that hand down and even grab that left thumb as we keep rotating and opening that chest out towards the ceiling. A couple more breaths here. Let's release. Well done. Swap sides. Position the torso of the leg, breathing in. And exhale down. Right hand, shin, ankle or pistol grip, left hand to the side of the body. Inhale, open out. Maybe just stay there. You can really feel that twist and hopefully feel this stretch down this sort of back of the hip area here into the back. If you feel okay, maybe reach over and grab that thumb. And keep opening that chest out towards the ceiling. release back up. Woo. Bring the soles of the feet together and just take them away from the body a bit. So you've got this diamond shape. Your hands here, walk them forward. So palms over the top of the feet. Let's breathe in. As we breathe out, lower the head down towards the feet and hold. And gently release. And just coming into a comfortable sitting position for you, however that is. Before we come onto our backs, I just want to do a few rounds of square breathing. That's a wonderful pranayama breathing exercise for stress release. So basically, you inhale up for 2 up the side of the imaginary square. You hold the breath for 2 across the top. Exhale for 2 down the other side of the square. Hold the breath out for 2 across the bottom. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. I'll start you on your first square and leave you for a few more rounds on your own. Closing the eyes. Let's start by just releasing the forehead, parting the lips slightly, and letting the shoulders relax. So inhale and exhale to start. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale up the side of the square. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Start your next square when you're ready. After you've finished your next square, opening the eyes and coming down onto your back. Feet hip width apart. Draw the shoulders under a bit. We're going to do a few rolls in our bridge pose before we come up to hold. So let's inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And let's hold. So you can just hold here. You can bring the hands in under the body. You can even bring the hands in, the heel of the hand wedged in under the hips if you like. Trying to get that chin up towards the chest and hold. Couple more breaths here. And release and roll the back all the way down. Knees to chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Take your feet down, take your feet as wide as the mat, and drop both knees down to the left-hand side. Let's move with the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And back to center. Alright, I want you to roll onto your side. And if possible, we're going to, hopefully you've got a wall where we can do legs up the wall pose. Okay, so you don't need much space, just enough space to have your feet about hip width apart when you get up there. So I might practice it here. Once you're in position, I'm going to take you through a nice relaxation. So I'll just take you through how to get up again. So you get up to the side of the wall. I'm only sort of turning my back towards the wall. You've got this hand closest to the floor, supporting me. I'm going to roll under and take my legs up. So hopefully when you come up, your butt's not too far away from the wall. Like you could be that far away, you don't want to be this far away. So if you are, come down and try it again. Okay, so just making yourself comfortable here. Occasionally it doesn't suit somebody's back. If that's the case, just bring the soles of the feet together. Even just bend the legs and that'll take some pressure off the back. So this is an option if this doesn't suit. So making yourself as comfortable as possible. So let's move through that forehead, jaw, shoulders, and breathing first, releasing any tension in the forehead. Parting the lips slightly, noticing any tension in the shoulders, maybe rolling them under a bit. Letting go of the day, letting go of past conversations, letting go of your to-do list, and just for now letting go of time. Taking a nice big breath in and feeling your energy settle into your body. At this moment we've chosen to be here and put aside all else. So allow yourself to relax into the complete focus of the breath. Notice all the subtle details of the experience of breathing. Imagine the breath as a wave gently rolling into shore as you inhale, and then pausing for a moment before turning and flowing back out to sea as you exhale. And if your mind drifts, just gently bring it back to your breathing. When thoughts or emotions take you away from the breath, allow them into the space and let them gently dissolve. Always be gentle on yourself in relaxation or meditation. Allow yourself to rest in this place of being here now. resting into the spaces between the thoughts, the moments of pause between the breaths, the comfort of being here now. And you might choose to stay here a little longer or come out now, gently rolling onto your side and taking your time to come up to a sitting position. Thanks for your time today. Namaste.